Hey everybody, welcome. Hey, today we're going to go ahead and take a look at a new Monsterbox X2 Pro TV box. Yes, we are. Now this is a fully loaded box. Now we must blur some features out to keep this friendly. Okay, I'm not going to risk my channel. Okay, first I'm going to address a question that keeps coming up. Well, first, I test everything. TV box, PC, and pretty much anything that goes over my system. So prior to going on my internet, we check for any type of malware, viruses, and backdoors. Now, I included this statement because we seem to get a number of viewers that like to say all these boxes are malware infested boxes from China. They're going to steal all your information and your bank records and stuff. Guys, this is simply not true for the most part. Now, I have never found any of these boxes, any of the fully loaded boxes, and actually most of the Android boxes I've tested, have I ever found a backdoor virus or malware. Now, that's not to say I haven't found them before. So that's where that one part, for the most part, comes in. I bought boxes off a China website just to test them because they were like dirt cheap and I wanted to see what was in them. And they did have backdoors on them. We didn't use them. We went ahead and wrote complaints. We got our money back. The items were taken down right away, which I was really surprised of, to be honest with you. But, I think you know what China company I'm talking about. If not, write me. I don't want to say it on here. Okay, after further discussion with a couple of viewers that claim that these dudes were full of gremlins out there to get you, had no idea and have never purchased a TV box but heard it from a friend. And the others were narrowed down to a third-party app that they installed later on their own. So you're going to get that anywhere from third-party apps. Now, I have found that that is the popular way to get in, okay? Just be sure to check all apps before install. Okay, back to the Monsterbox X2 Pro. Now it comes with the normal accessories, the box, Bluetooth remote, power brick, and the HDMI cable. Now on the side here, you can see it has the SD card slot with 2 USBs and a reset hole. So if you ever need a factory reset, you can use the button that's inside that hole there. And moving around to the back is the power input, the IR and AV input, the HDMI 2.0, and the RJ45 Ethernet port, along with an optical sound port. Now the box itself is decent looking. It has 2 pretty good antennas that are not removable. Now the front has a regular display, which is not overly bright, so that's kind of nice. Hey, let's go ahead and get this dude booted up so we can take a look at what's included and maybe some specs. Hey, but first, if you're new here, my name is Jim, and we test and review everyday tech items for, well, TV boxes, cameras, AV equipment, and more. Everyday tech. So if this interests you, please subscribe for more. Okay, back to it. Now, once you go through the initial setup, it brings you up to the main screen. Look familiar? Hey guys, I will post a full-length video on this review over on our Rumble channel. You can find the link in the description. Actually, I put all the links and coupons and stuff in the description for your convenience. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna I'm gonna put up, I'm gonna display the specs on this real quick because I don't believe we really went through the specs on it. For new hardware features, a Bluetooth remote, up 10 meters, Google Assistant, ready and accurate. And I'm going to show you how well that works, by the way. Upgraded Wi-Fi module and Wi-Fi speeds, HDMI 2.0, cable supporting 4K 60 frames per second, high speed, 19 plus 1 pin. Okay, operating system, Android 12, baby. Yeah, okay, that's what you want. OTA upgrade support. So that's always nice. The CPU is the standard quad-core ARM Cortex A53. The GPU, of course, the Mali G31. RAM we went over, 4 gig. Memory, 32 gig. It has all the decoding, the 264, 265, 10-bit. HDR decoding up to 6K at 60 frames per second. Video output, HDMI 2.0 max. Wireless connection. Yes, it does have the Wi-Fi 6, which is very nice. Bluetooth 5.0. The external storage, you can go up to a max of 2 terabytes, which is kind of nice if you want to hang off a 2 terabyte SSD drive for like housing your movies and stuff like that. Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and take a look at this bad boy. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't look familiar, doesn't it? This is kind of like the VC box, right? Yeah. Well, both of them have been out for a long time. I believe it was 2015 is when this Monsterbox, the first one, came out. And they've been around for a while. I'm sure they're going to be around a lot longer. But here's what it looks like. Here's what you get. Now, like the Google Play Store, you have the Prime Video, Netflix, YouTube, Disney Plus. Now, these are all paid subscription areas. So if you have an account with Prime, you can put your information in that and it will bring up the Prime. Netflix the same, and along with Disney Plus also. So it isn't that you just click on that and you get something for free. Okay, this is actual for paid subscription there. Okay, you have their settings, your air screen, which is pretty good, except for they do want you to buy or they'll put ads up on you on your phone and so forth. But you got Miracast. It does okay, not great in my opinion. Especially for Samsung, the newer Samsung phones for some reason. Anyways, you have initial setup, your file manager, and these here I put in for myself. Yes, for myself. Okay, and if you hang in there, guys, what I'm going to end up doing is all the things I usually would blur out. I'm doing a longer video, and that's going to go on one of my other sites, and I'll have the link in description for you. That way you're not looking at some some blurred screen, and you can just pick it up from there. And I mean, I do appreciate you being here on YouTube, because this, putting it on the other one doesn't do anything for me as a creator. Okay. They don't help support the channel there. So anyways, I'll give you a link to that, and then you can kind of watch that, at that point from there. Okay. And then you want to come back and see this, or just watch this all the way through, then go over there. That's always a good way to do it. And it helps support the channel. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and go down, and we're looking at system settings. Now, the system settings itself, like I said, it is all the same as all the Android boxes. You have this about system update. We've already checked it. There you go, Android 12, baby. That's what you're wanting. The last time it was updated is 5/22, so we're all right. But it is still a live Android, so it's going to keep. They're going to keep the security patches coming through. Okay, let's go ahead and go back. But yeah, this is all the same stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get out of that, because you don't need to really see that. Okay, launcher settings in this program, or in this box. You have app groups, you have parent settings, you have startup app, you have, which is kind of cool, because you set an app to start up when you light the box off. So the upload log, update launcher, reset launcher, wallpaper. Okay. Software update, the hotkeys. I do like these. I'm getting better at using them. As far as red, green, yellow, and let's do red real quick. And what we'll do is set it to YouTube, since there's a red emblem there, or icon. Now, as you can see, it'll start an app, YouTube. So whenever you push the red button, it's going to go to YouTube. So that's kind of nice and quick. So that's what that is. And those are your colored ones, your colored buttons on your remote. Right there. Okay, let's go ahead and get back out of that. We got system info, which it's the same thing I showed you a minute ago. So we're good there. And then you have your memory cleanup. Now, I do like this because it actually does work well. So you hit that and it'll kind of clean up the stuff you don't need. And yeah, so I always try to hit it a couple of times, and it does actually, I believe, help in performance. You got TV, VC box, wow, manufacturer, what did I tell you? Okay, so you get the X2 Pro, the all-winner CPU. Okay, let's go to CPU. The all-winner H313, H616, which is not a bad CPU, guys. The 4x ARM Cortex 853 at 1512 megahertz, 64-bit ARM, all that. Okay, guys. Like I said, I put Surfshark on everything, or one of the two that I use is NordVPN and Surfshark. I can't say enough about them, guys. I keep trying to tell people it's cheap insurance and all that. And I've had more than I like that have contacted me and said, yeah, we got hacked or we did this, why, first thing I ask them, did you have a VPN or any type of antivirus software at least? And usually they say no. But yeah, I should have taken your advice, that kind of thing. But they didn't. Okay, guys, let's go on now. Let's look at the Geekbench scores real quick, and then we'll go into the meat of this thing. So hang on there. We'll get that for you. Okay, guys, here we go. This is the Geekbench score. We got a single core score of 107 and a multi-core score of 326. Yeah, they're going to fluctuate up and down just within, 5 points, I guess, of each. So yeah, it's going to be about the same as most of them. Has all the information on them. Android 12, that is legit. It's running under the Linux kernel. Yeah. Okay. I think that kind of gives you what you need there. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of there and go home. I'm going to go ahead and shut this off here. And we'll go to what I think about the box itself and its services. And what I'm going to do is, if you want to see the rest of the inside of this box, is to go to that link I was talking about. And, that way we can show you it there. But okay, let's go ahead and go back out so I can tell you what I think about it. Okay, here I am alone with my thoughts. Just kidding. I'm not here alone. You're right there. And right there is Andrew.
Hi, everyone.
Sorry, and Barbara. Okay, if you need a box, this is as good as any of them. Programming's good. I've always liked Sterling. But yeah, I think anybody getting into it would love it. I would say for heavy use, it's going to be fine. It's like I said, I put these things through hell sometimes, and I put them on just running all the time just to see if I can break one. And I haven't been able to break one. So it comes down to the services they provide and how long they're going to work. Now, I keep telling people, people sit there and go, you're going to get, this much for a box. But if you price everything out there, you're looking at a 2.5 month payback, for making their services free. Hey, while I'm thinking about it, guys, take a look at this video right here. Hey, you're gonna like this. It's about a TV tuner with the newest coating that's certified as an Android box. It's a DVR. Give it a look and maybe enter to win. I appreciate it, guys. Remember, if you have any comments, put them in the comments section. I need you. Like this video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you on the next one. Remember, life's good. Keep smiling.